Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these coffee crisp cake pops. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a large mixing bowl, and into that mixing bowl place in some leftover cake. I'm using the coffee crisp cake that I made, and the recipe will already be shared, otherwise I wouldn't be able to show this recipe. I start with adding 2 slices of the cake into a mixing bowl and just using a hand mixer and mixing it up until it's fully incorporated and it's become like a kind of like a batter, or kind of like if you've worked with cake pops before, you know the consistency you're looking for. It's not too wet but it's not too dry. But I found mine was a little bit too wet, so I added a little bit more of the cake and less of the buttercream and just mixed until I have the perfect consistency. Once I gave the bowl a good scraping down, and this was just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on. So just make sure you give it all a good scrape, as you just don't want to miss any bits out. Then you can go ahead and start weighing it up. I weighed mine to 30 or 35 grams. And once you've got to that amount, that is the perfect size for a cake pop. 30 to 35 is perfect, but I went with the larger 35, but feel free to go 30 if you want them slightly smaller. Just round off the ball shape and then poke a stick into it, and then you want to chill these in the fridge. So once you've got a whole tray, chill them in the fridge, or if you're not going to do them straight away, feel free to do them in the freezer, but that will not work the best when you're dipping them in chocolate a little later on. So repeat the process until you have all of your kind of cake pop batter ready or done, and then just keep going. Don't forget to poke a stick into each of them, and you want it to go all the way, almost all the way down to the bottom, but not fully, just a little bit away from the bottom. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. Then chill these in the fridge or a freezer until they are fully cool. Once you want to finish them, you'll want to go ahead and melt some chocolate. I melted mine in a mug, but I did mine over in a pan of simmering water and just mixed until the chocolate was melted. I then take the cake pop and dip it in, ensuring it's all been covered and coated. Take it out, give it a little shake, and then scrape away the bottom bit on the side of the mug, place onto a tray, and you will get a little disc around the bottom. That's because I didn't scrape enough away, but hey, it's 2025, who doesn't want more chocolate? And repeat the process until you have a whole tray done. But just before the chocolate solidifies on them, you'll want to just take a coffee crisp that you've broken up and cut or broke up or whatever, and just sprinkle it on top just to add a little bit more of that coffee crisp flavour if you want to, or feel free to use some sprinkles or whatever you would like. And then repeat the process with the remainder of them. Feel free to skip out the decorating part if you want it, and you can just dip them in chocolate and leave it at that. But I just broke up, I think it was 2 of the mini coffee crisp, and just decorated them like that. And these went down a real treat, so I do recommend making these if you get the chance. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description, there'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today, I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.